Okay, found a guy that the Lions should absolutely draft. Remember, we need a running back because Jamaal Williams, who knows what happens with him in free agency? We all want him back. We all believe that he should come back and that wants to, but he's had a really good year. He's 27. You never know what teams out there could offer him a ton of money. And, it's just, he just walks. I mean, it could happen. DeAndre Swift, inconsistent. I could do a whole video on Swift. He frustrates me. Every time I'm ready to be done with him, he'll break off a big run. It's like, oh, okay. But then I'm like, all right, he's fine. And then it's 2nd and 10, and he gets 9 yards when he should have easily got the first down. Now it's 3rd and 1. He didn't put his head down. Whatever. Swift, inconsistent. Again, I could talk about him forever. So Zach Evans, a running back out of Ole Miss that transferred from TCU, that was considered at one time the top running back, going to be the top running back in the 2023 draft. When he transferred from TCU to Ole Miss, it was like, man, you're going to put him with Lane Kiffin. This guy's going to be incredible. And he's really fallen to the 3rd, 4th, maybe 5th round for no reason. Just running backs, you just don't know. So this guy could be there. So he's 6 foot 215. So he's a bigger dude. DeAndre Swift is 5'9", 200. So he's not small. He's a good size running back. And if you look at what he did his freshman year at TCU, almost 8 yards a carry, right, as a freshman. Sophomore year, got the ball 92 times, 7 yards a carry. So when he transferred, it was like, all right, this dude is special. He's going to be the top running back. Look out. Still put up really good numbers. 12 games, 144 yards or attempts, almost 1,000-yard rusher, 6.5 yards a carry, 9 touchdowns, 10 total touchdowns. So he did nothing wrong, but he's just kind of fallen. And so I found this because the Packers website was actually looking at this guy. I'm like, what's up with this? Let's take a look at this guy. And I really like him because if you look at the big board of running backs, you got Bijan Robinson, Gibbs. I don't like taking running back high. So if you can get Zach Evans, remember, we're drafting here 3rd round or maybe right here, this 5th round. You get a Zach Evans who's 6 foot 212. Like I said, he was considered one of the top running backs, but just fell off. I like him rather than Charbonnet. If you watch Charbonnet, he just doesn't have that burst. Evans has got burst, and he's a bigger dude. So he lacks some of the pass catching ability that we really, really want. But he's similar like to Jamaal Williams. So like Jamaal Williams can catch the ball in the backfield, but he's not going out in routes and doing as much. That's what Zach Evans would be, a guy that can do it, but it hasn't been really featured before. So he's a strong interior runner, quickly press the line of scrimmage, and he bursts through the line of scrimmage and can get into the second level quickly. A classic north and south runner who doesn't waste time moving laterally. I love that. That is what, unless you literally are Barry Sanders or some of these other special backs, there's not enough time to be dancing. And that's what I can't stand about Swift a lot of times. He's looking to make, it's like, dude, just go. Just go. And he's not big enough to just go forward a lot of times. So it's frustrating. So Zach Evans, bigger dude, can do that. That's what he's going to be able to do because we have a good enough offensive line. There's going to be holes. Boom, hit it and go. So he's a creative runner, finding cutback lanes and often look like a return specialist on some of his longer runs. So he's strong, big, physical, and can get in there. Now, some of his weakness, doesn't have the ability as a run blocker or the violent run after catch ability. So despite his good speed, he doesn't a guy that create a lot of separation as a receiver. So he's not the best pass catching dude, but if you look at it, he is going to be a day 2 or an early day 3 pick. So if we can get him, again, he kind of keeps falling. Keep this name in mind. Zach Evans, Ole Miss, 4th round, 5th round. All of a sudden, you start getting a little bit more excited about a running back versus taking Robinson in the 1st round, Gibbs early 2nd. It's like, are they good enough to use a pick like that when we can get a Zach Evans 3rd, 4th? Oh man, he's still there at 5th round. Let's take him in the 5th round. So something to keep an eye on, because this is where I think we're going to go running back is 5th and 6th round. Brad Holmes is really going to find something for us because these are just too premium of picks to be screwing around and going up and trying to find something. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you want a running back early? Do you take Bijan Robinson and just say, let's just do it like all day, every day, and we got a stud? Or it's like, I just don't feel comfortable with running back and corner that high in the draft when I'd rather get some beefy linemen, linebackers, offensive guard we need, and then we can get some of these guys later in the draft because Brad Holmes has said it. There's certain positions that just holds their value, and he mentioned specifically Malcolm Rodriguez as a linebacker, but I think it's just hard to take a running back so high in the draft. I saw a stat from the Super Bowl of basically what the winning Super Bowl team's running back salary was, and it's nothing. That's just it's just how it is. It's like I don't say they're nobodies, but they're just plug and play kind of guys. There's no special running back that carried its team to the Super Bowl. That's just not how it works anymore. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we will see all of you on the next one.